Krista, and you're watching Amiens House. Today, we're going to give you an update of what's happening on the farmhouse. So as you can see, I'm standing up here in the hallway, and all 3 bedrooms are ready for paint. Mud and taping and sanding is complete. The 1 bedroom at the front is where they've been kind of using as their main station, so it has all their pails and all their working stuff. So that room isn't finished. It's been done, but it's not complete. And the attic, we can go upstairs into the attic. I'll turn you around. So upstairs in the attic, woo! If I actually put my feet on the stairs, that would help, and then I wouldn't fall backwards. Looks like it's done, but I'm not an expert, so I need to wait till the expert actually says yes, it is done. But it's looking good. Yeah, this is a messy process, which, you know, I think everybody knows it's dusty, but the globs of mud and stuff that you have to clean up and scrape off of things, and you just can't help but get on ladders and everything, it's messy. I guess I just didn't realize or think that it would be that messy, but it looks good. Primer is gonna look great on here. Really finish it. So Jackie, Sam, Jeff, and Grandpa have been here quite a lot, kind of working away at things. They took some walnuts down in the laneway, and I'll show them to you when I go outside. The reason we take the walnuts down is because they give off a chemical through the root system that will kill all the other trees, and we don't want the cedars or the maples that are along our laneway to die. So Jeff was cutting out the walnuts, and also then it's great firewood. And Sam's getting lots of experience cutting down trees, so I think she's really enjoying it. So that's been really good. They've also been helping clean and get everything ready for painting. I've been off doing some research and things so that I can have supplies ready for when it's time to actually do the finishing touches. So I was in Burlington last weekend trying to get some ideas on cabinets and things, see if different options versus different pricing. And I'm desperately looking for salvage, architectural salvage spots. So if you know any in this area, please let me know in the comments below, because I really would like, I'm looking for old tables. We might need some more flooring that I'm looking for. We have lots of doors, but I would just kind of like to be looking for some of the old salvage stuff. Antique stores are kind of hard because they have antiques, which are usually pretty expensive, and I just kind of would like some salvaged things to be looking for. So that's kind of what I've been off doing. There's been also lots of like little, not so little jobs getting done. This is the door that goes out to the coach house, and it's on the 2nd floor. So you would go down the stairs to the coach house from here, and across is the attic of the coach house. We didn't have a door handle on there, so Jeff put the door handle on, and he put some weather stripping on it. It's not completely done, but he's really, so that the cold air doesn't come in, because you could really feel a draft from this. So this was one of those little niggly projects that would take some time, but not a lot of time. So he kind of worked away on that a little bit. Another niggly project was this ceiling. So we had to finish the fan that you can see there, and so that the drywall couldn't go on. Everything else was done except for that ceiling. So again, just a little project that takes a good afternoon or longer, but still little and niggly. So he was doing that. The shower's been fixed in essence, where we've built it out so that the plumbing is now all in behind. We were having a problem where the drywall wasn't done correctly because we hadn't built it out, so we've done that. In the bathroom, I'm not sure in my last video if I talked about the toilet being moved, so now The toilet is moved, and we are working on our new septic system, and they took out all the old septic system. I think I did say that in the last video, but if not, it has been done. Everything is working, so another just little job that's big but little, if you know what I mean. When you're drywalling, that's the really big job, so moving a toilet seems little, but still a bit of a big job. So down here on the main floor, a couple weekends ago, I think, I worked on finishing taking the lath and plaster off by the stairs, and all the trim is off. I got this doorway of trim done and some of the hallway trim done, and then that's where I stopped for that. I still have 2 doorways to do, and we're discussing on how far we're going with this. If we take it all out or not. Jeff really doesn't want to take all the lath and plaster out, and we're advised to, because apparently we'll really regret it if we keep it. Is it worth it? Back and forth. And then in here in the kitchen, I've been working on the ceiling, so we just have that semi-beam. It doesn't do anything. It's barely even attached. So I've been cleaning that, taking out everything in the ceiling. The ceiling's almost empty. We finished taking this wall. This wall we need to tie in. You can see I'm moving it. Just moves like crazy. It's not tied in at all. That needs to be done. So I've just been working away on the ceiling, puttering really. When I come and have a couple hours, I just work on that a little bit. Nothing intense or serious, because I don't seem to be having right now some time to really chunk to be here. And I think this will be put on hold soon because I will be painting. So little bits. Down here in the basement, we did put up this shelf last weekend, so that we now have a winter mudroom. It's long-term temporary. So I want it to look nice. Figuring he's going to be here for several years, and then once we live here, we might change it and update it or make it more functional if it's not functional. So I wanted it still to look nice, and it seems pretty functional, but with the idea with letting Jeff know that this may not be the final end result, and then we might need to change this in several years after we've lived here, but not right away. And I didn't want it to be like a slap-up job where it was just temporary and then I hated it. So we did put some effort into it, and hopefully to make it look nice as well as be functional. So we worked away on that a little bit. So I'm outside now, and along the laneway in our really small field, and all of a sudden it's really sunny, so I put my sunglasses on. It's lovely out. It's really nice. Not super cold, but really nice and sunny and bright. Walnut trees have come down. I think I've counted, he's taken down 4. Sam, they're cutting them down and then chopping them up for firewood. And we did get a mulcher, so we're trying to mulch the tops, which is great because we use so much mulch in the year. We have neighbors that also needed a mulcher, so it's been very good that we've been able to collaborate with that. And we're very thankful, very, very thankful, because we've been looking for a mulcher, and so it's good that we have neighbors that also needed a mulcher, so we've been able to have a great collaboration. There are about 2, I think I count 2 more walnuts, maybe 3. Every time I think he's done, he says, oh no, there's a couple more, and I go in and I'm like, oh yeah, there they are. And then he cuts some more and I'm like, okay, we're done. And then he's like, oh no, there's more, and I go in and I see more. So there's a few more that needs to come down, but what will be left will just be the cedars and the maples. The biggest concern was the 2 big cedars that are over by the house. They are as old as the house, and the walnuts, if they get large enough, could kill that tree, and neither one of us want that to happen. It's a beautiful old evergreen, and we don't want it to go down. So that was the biggest concern. And there's some big trees in here too, plus the maples. So That's why they're coming down. And firewood, we're using them for firewood. Nothing will be lost or wasted. So that's good. So since I'm outside, I thought I'd bring you over to the pigs. It's almost feeding time in about half an hour. So they think they're gonna get fed, which they're not. Not yet anyways. But they're all happy, doing well, squealing. Are you guys gonna come out, Waddle and Dom? Here comes Gustav. Hey Gustav, you coming out to say hi? I think it's absolutely funny that they make paths and then stay on them. Hello. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, Dobby. Hi. You saying hello? Yeah? It's a nice day, isn't it, guys? There you have it. That's what's been happening at the farmhouse. I have to tell you, I'm dreaming. I was up in the middle of the night last night and I'm dreaming of the garden. I am dreaming of landscaping, and which makes me laugh because it's quite a long time before I can get in the garden, and I need even longer time before I'll be landscaping. But I'm dreaming, and it'll be beautiful when it's done. So that's where we are. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse. I hope you take some time to simply breathe, and we'll catch you on the next one.